come up with that dog shit pick. What the fuck were we thinking? What the fuck were you thinking?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Jimnasium. As always, it is me, XFL Jim.
There's just a lot of trying after play. We're trying to make some stuff happen, and they're doing a little extra pushing and shoving. We're trying to get our fucking job done.
And I am, of course, joined by the one, the only, the illustrious man himself. It is Chase, Lupine Fiasco, Sessoms, a.k.a. Chrysler LeBastard. I have missed that one.
That one also always makes me feel weird about my feelings.
As it should.
Every single time. How's it going, Jim?
It's going really good. We got 2 people in here already. Shout out Mr. Doodle. Shout out Jon Snow. I appreciate you guys. Shout out Vince. Love
Vince
everybody
Coro.
here. Dude, it's been a good time. So I had a fun weekend. I was kind of getting over a little like post-trip sickness. It's so like nightly NyQuil. I did do a very fun CFL stream on Friday, where I tried to do a whole 12-pack in one game. Didn't work. I made it to 10.
Did you throw up?
No.
Okay.
Only 2 of them were tornadoes.
Only 2 were tornadoes.
So I was just drinking.
Now that you're cohabitating, is your living partner okay with the idea of you doing tornadoes until you puke in the shower?
She would prefer if I don't puke in the shower. I'm actually closer to outside, so I'd probably run out to the front yard and just puke in the yard.
You just need to take the screen off the window.
I got the window right here. There is part of it that doesn't have a screen. If I could just have the window cracked and try and like puke outside the window. Mr. Jill asked what kind of beers. It's always High Life.
It's always the High Life.
I think I did Dos Equis for Cinco de Mayo, though.
That's true.
Vince is asking, wait, there's an XFL. There is a lady of the garage, we'll call her.
I do like calling her XFL Kim.
That XFL Kim's pretty strong. XFL Kim is really strong. Also, we've taken to calling her my special lady friend.
Yeah, that's also true. I still don't know her name. Just your special lady friend.
Chase, I'll tell you her name off air. I'm trying not
kidding.
to blow it up.
I remember her name, of course.
I thought I had told you.
It's Lucretia.
Exactly. But I spent a day setting the room up. We got a bunch of stuff out of the closet back here. I have my table sort of set up. I got my TV over here. And then right next to me, Chase, you're going to like this one.
Ooh,
there it is.
Give me a bean spin just for...
Let's spin it. Let's spin it.
I'm going to call black here.
You're going to call black.
Yeah.
Vince wants 18. It's right next to the desk, so it's perfect. John wants 22.
Wave him off, Jim. Wave him off.
8. Black.
Yes.
Let's go. Jeff chiming in. We had a puking bush in our college apartment. We killed the bush and had to replace it. I believe it.
That's nice. I can't believe you had to actually replace the bush, though. Like, what college...
Why would they make you replace it?
What college, apartment complex decides to have shrubbery that they feel strongly about, like strongly enough that you'd have to replace it?
Right? I think I would just pick like a spot in the grass and just kind of focus on that until it dies naturally. I think I would have done that in college if I drank on campus.
Yeah, there you go.
I would have like zoned in on that one spot. Chase, I think naturally, so we of course are reading the 4 articles right here. I think naturally we'll lead into the Olympics, but if there's any other Olympic stuff that you would like to talk about afterwards, keep that in your head.
Okay, I will do that.
Number 1, Women's basketball. U.S. handles Japan in its Olympic women's basketball opener from ESPN. Good job, ladies.
Good job. I don't think they've lost a game since like 2008.
Yeah, they're like people talk about the men's dominance in the Olympics.
Yeah, it's absolutely nothing on the. It's absolutely nothing on the what the ladies have.
Get Jeff in there because they were puking from the third floor.
Yeah,
on that bush.
Jeff. That's an Olympic
crazy.
sport right there.
That's
the Olympic
crazy.
Sport. God, all I can think is how much your downstairs neighbors hated you.
Yeah, I would have hated that.
Yeah.
If he gets on like the windows and shit.
Yeah, totally. Because you know it did.
Oh, it definitely did. Yeah, I think the ladies, like the USA women's basketball team is even more dominant.
Yeah. And big shout out to Brittany Griner, who was able to get on a plane and go to another country without going to prison for a long time.
Also, Chase, to your point, since 1992 in the Olympics, USA women's basketball, 56-0.
That's crazy. That's insane. Just
can you guess the height of the tallest player for the Japanese basketball team?
6'2".
1 inch too tall.
6'1"? Oh.
6'1" is the tallest they have. The USA won 102-76.
That's not as bad as I would expect.
Well, Chase, it's because this was a rematch of the last Olympics gold medal game.
How do people watch that and get excited for it? Like it's fun. Like especially I'm gonna go off on why women's basketball isn't quite as great as men's basketball thing, which I think we will agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Like when a men's game gets out of hand and they start clowning, like that's fun. That's fun because they're shooting
alley-oops, you see stupid stuff.
Alley-oops, you see stupid stuff that they just haven't handled, so they're doing it. But like with the women's game, like when it gets out of hand, like are they gonna do a spin when they do a layup? Like is someone gonna try to dunk?
I was gonna say if we could see like an attempted dunk.
Okay, but
dude,
like
imagine if it works though. Imagine if you see a fucking woman dunk.
I've seen a woman dunk before though.
It is sick. That's fair.
Yeah, but
you know what they should do? They should like treat it like an actual brawl. Like everyone, when you're getting like blown out in a women's game, get really mad, start hair pulling, just go like crazy with it.
Weave pulling, purse swinging.
Yeah, just foul like crazy.
Since I've been listening to a lot of Glorilla, that really makes me want to say, "Get him, Glow!"
Yes,
Glow.
That would be shouted while that's happening.
Yeah, absolutely.
While we're talking Olympics, Lemon was in the chat. He had a question. Any opinions on the opening ceremony of the Olympics? I like Gojira.
I thought it was weird.
It was French. It was very French.
It was very French. It was very weird. I'm not offended by any of it because I'm not easily offended. I'm not a fragile fucking soul.
No, I mean, it was French and weird, and that was like my biggest take. And the French are weird people.
But here's the thing. They're all kind of weird. Every Olympic opening ceremony is kind of weird, no matter what country they're in.
Jon Snow saying, I think women are more likely to feel... See, you think that, but also, I think women can be, like, super, like, mean and just be like, no, and they just pile it on, but it's just not as fun to watch them, like, run up the score.
Yeah, there's not as much panache to the score running up.
Yeah, like, the men's stuff has a little bit of, panache is a good word.
Yeah.
I like the panache word.
Rascalry.
Up next, Chase, from NBC Sports. Women's rugby quarterfinals. U.S. advances to play for a medal in Paris.
That's awesome.
I fucking love our women's rugby team.
I'm for it. I'm 100% for it. I watched them play against France a little bit. I guess it's rugby sevens. I'll tell you this. I have no idea what the rules of rugby are, but I watched rugby like I knew what the rules were the other day. It's entertaining at least. I saw somebody from Australia or South Africa get absolutely destroyed the other day, and that was fun.
I watched the whole match, but I saw this clip first. This is the clip that I saw of our. God!
All right. Me and my wife were talking about this lady, and we're talking about how crazy body mass index is as a metric.
Yes.
Because she did a post that was like, I am 5 foot, I don't know, maybe like 5'8". I weigh 200 something pounds, and according to body mass index, I am obese. And then she showed a picture of herself in a bikini,
and she's
hot.
Yeah, super hot.
Yeah, she's just built. But she's technically obese. I'm probably technically obese, but not because I'm ripped, just because I'm kind of fat.
You and me both, brother.
Yeah, that's why we go so well together.
Yeah, we're the obese squad.
Yeah.
Jon Snow also said there was a guy with his balls hanging out at the opening ceremony. Again, they were French.
Is there a gold medal for that? There should be.
They're French. They're French people. That's anything that's weird going on with the Olympics, you could just say they're French.
Yeah, especially with balls.
Especially balls. Up next from the people over at Deadspin, not Olympics news. Back to football. Chase, before we move on from any other Olympics takes or thoughts that you would like to espouse, since you've been watching way more Olympics than me.
Yeah, I for the first time really watched like an entire men's gymnastics competition, and that shit was compelling. I think it's going on right now. Like, wait, TiVo it or whatever, and check it out later because you're watching us. But like, check it out. It's super compelling television. It was really fun. It was really like exciting to watch. Like, I like it when everyone gets into the spirit of like Team USA. You know what I mean? Like, yep. And everyone's, especially when it's like an individual sport and everyone's doing a different thing and they're all like fired up for each other. Well, it was like that. And they, it was really fun to watch. So check it out.
It's the best time to feel patriotic every 4 years. Like when the Olympics come around, I feel like a surge. I'm just like, ugh, fuck yes, America.
I texted an Australian on day one whenever Australia was winning the medal count and we were in second. And they just said, fuck that shit.
I saw an account posting like for college football conferences for bragging and shit. The ACC has the most medals right now for Team USA, and then they posted them by school, and it was like all Cal and Stanford.
It was all Cal and it was all swimming, and yeah.
The Big Ten did the same thing with like all of their medal counts, and it's like USC, UCLA.
Yeah. Jeff's calling you out for your tank top game.
I walked out of the house today after work. I still had my work shorts on, and they were jorts, so I was rocking the tank top jorts mullet look.
Nice.
It was
nice.
I felt really good. The only thing I was missing is I didn't have my El Camino. I felt
sad. Or combat boots.
I had work boots.
You need combat boots for that, though.
You kind of do.
Combat boots, high socks.
This is good. This is super comfy, though. I love this one. Lemon asked, no, I haven't, but I just got my gym Lemon asked if I've been going to the gym. I did get my gym membership last week, but I was sick over the weekend. So the gym begins next week.
There you go.
This is XFL Gym Arc Part 3.
Okay. Getting all sexy and stuff.
It's been a year and a half since I've been to the gym and worked out. I need it. I miss it.
Okay.
Up next in the news articles from our friends over at Deadspin, 2024 NFL preseason power rankings.
Okay.
They just have their top 5.
Okay.
At number 5, I want you to guess each one, and then I'll tell you. Oh, Jeff saying live feed from the gym? Maybe. I don't know if they allow that, though. Guess the number 5. Their top 5
teams. Is that it?
Okay, so I'm trying to see the top. Let's rank the top 5 NFL teams as we head into NFL training camp.
Okay.
These are the top 5 teams in the NFL according to this Deadspin article. This writer, who I will name Nick Padone. These are his top 5 teams. This was a top article on Deadspin. Number 5, Chase.
The New York Jets.
The Detroit Lions. The Jets are not in the top 5.
5? Really? Okay.
Number 4. This one surprised me.
The Green Bay Packers.
Also not in his top 5. The Houston Texans. At number 4.
I think they're going to be pretty good, but
I think that's overselling them.
That's overselling them a little bit.
Number 3.
The 49ers.
Correct. It is the San Francisco 49ers. I don't know. Did Deadspin get sold off? Lemons was that?
They might have. Because they were owned by Up Rocks or whatever. I don't know.
There's still an article or whatever. And then number 2, Chase. Who's your number 2? Your guess for number 2?
It can't be the Chiefs. The Chiefs have to be number 1. The Chiefs are 1, so that makes number 2. That's crazy because if it's not the Chargers or the Niners, then I'm going to say the Eagles?
No, also not in the top 5. It's the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, that makes sense. I feel
like they always come in with preseason hype.
That's not a bad list.
The Texans is the only one that's a little out there for me. I still have them in my top 10, but I think 4 is a little presumptuous.
A little bit presumptuous, yeah.
I like how we both said presumptuous and then took a sip there. That was good.
Did you have your pinky up for it?
I did. I think so. We'll do it again. That'll look good for a thumbnail somewhere.
Absolutely.
Last article, Fox Sports. Malik Neighbors is the kind of problem the Giants have needed at wide receiver for years. I don't know what that means.
I think they're saying that they've been lacking a playmaker at wide receiver for quite some time. Probably since Eli was there. Probably since OBJ.
What's the problem, though?
I think he's just a headache to cover is the problem.
Oh, like for their defense?
For defense. For defenses, yeah. I think they mean for
this is what Giants area scout Scott Hamill said on the show. We need to get around this kid and see if we can work with him because there's a lot to the personality.
Oh, okay.
Neighbors' fire was a big reason why he became such a prolific receiver at LSU.
So he just sounds like OBJ part 2 now.
Especially since, it's just OBJ part 2.
Oh, great. That worked out well.
I mean, it worked out pretty well for a little bit.
I mean, did they go to the playoffs, though, when they had OBJ?
No, they got OBJ at, like, the slide of Eli.
Yeah, whenever he was... I think Chris Mason is talking about my haircut, by the way.
Oh, yeah. It's a good look.
Yeah, what can I say?
Maybe it's because Malik Neighbors is too Louisianan?
You always need one of those guys on your football team, though.
You need someone who's, like, very, very Louisianan?
Yeah, I don't know if he's too Louisianan.
He was born there. He born raised.
Is it too Louisiana, or is it just the fact that wide receivers are prima donnas?
They very much are. On a side note, though, so obviously I follow Chad Kelly, Toronto Argonauts CFL quarterback.
Chad Kelly.
There is not one quarterback I've seen who tweets more like a wide receiver.
Chad Kelly does?
Just look up his Twitter.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Especially this season, since he's been having to sit out the first 9 weeks of the CFL.
Why do you have to sit out? What do you do?
Allegedly assaulted a woman on the Argos staff.
On the Argos staff. Ooh, and he still has a job. That's impressive.
No, Vince, we're not going to breeze over Nathan Rourke. So Nathan Rourke did get let go from the Giants as well. That's the other bit of news, which I've seen plenty of CFL people say, and I'm kind of on the agreement with them. I feel like he's never going to get a fair shot in the NFL. Okay. I think Nathan Rourke is good enough to be a backup in the NFL. There. He's good enough.
Yeah.
He showed it
I don't know.
In the season he had 2 years ago in BC. I think he did. He's good enough to be a backup.
I know enough of Nathan Rourke to know that he's the greatest living Canadian. That's all I know.
That's a fact. That is still a fact.
That's still a fact.
I think he could get Vince is correct. If Taylor Heineke can fucking play, get Nathan Rourke a backup spot. Come on. What's it? I'm gonna seize. I'm gonna fucking see. Oh, we're good. Chase, we move on to college football and the NFL. We're on to week 12. We're doing 1 week of college ball this week, 2 weeks of the NFL. So we'll be on week 12 for college, week 12 and 13 for the NFL. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Picking winners Tuesday, November 12th. We're in November already. Ball State at Buffalo. Prime action.
Ball State.
Give me Buffalo here in the cold of November.
Okay.
Central Michigan at Toledo. Directional
Mish.
Western Michigan at Bowling Green. Double dose of directional Mish.
Don't I have a future on Western? I think I do.
I think you and me both do. I also have a future on Central.
Okay.
I think you, me, and Eric all took a future on Western.
Okay.
Wednesday, November 13th. Akron at Northern Illinois. I'm going to go NIU.
Akron and Northern Illinois. I'm going to go NIU also.
Eastern Michigan at Ohio. Directional
Mish.
Kent State at Miami of Ohio.
Kent State.
I'm going Miami of Ohio here. Thursday, East Carolina at Tulsa.
You say East Carolina at Tulsa?
Yes, sir. I'm taking the Pirates.
East Carolina, yeah.
The Pirates will take on the Hurricane. Friday, November 15th, Wyoming at Colorado State. Oh, Zach chiming in. Tulsa wins. Okay, interesting, Zach. Okay. Interesting.
I'm gonna go Wyoming.
I'm going Wyoming here as well. North Texas at UTSA.
UTSA.
Meep UTSA. UCLA at Washington. Ugh. Give me Washington.
I'm going to go UCLA.
I respect it. Houston at Arizona. Give me Zona.
Arizona.
Saturday, November 16th. Ohio State versus Northwestern.
Ohio State.
Yeah, give me Ohio State there. Nebraska at USC. I'm going to take USC.
You know what? Give me Nebraska.
Please, God, yes. Missouri at South Carolina.
Missouri at South Carolina. Give me South Carolina and what will probably be an upset.
I'm going to take Missouri here, but I definitely see your logic. Zach, actually, North Texas is on the road for that game that we said. So, Tennessee at Georgia. That's a good fucking game.
That's a good game. Tennessee's going to jump up and catch
Tennessee.
Georgia at some point. I don't think it's this year, Georgia.
Give me Tennessee. LSU at Florida.
LSU at Florida. LSU.
Give me Florida. Give me Florida here. I think,
that's always a tough game. That's a really tough game.
I think the Swamp, you've talked about it plenty of times. The Swamp is a very tough place to play.
It's a big stadium. And they're all doing that shit.
And I also, my take for this one is I believe at this point will be interim bumped for Florida.
Okay. Rally around the interim.
Yep. Maybe, I'm not going to say it. I was going to be mean. Texas at Arkansas for the next game.
Texas. We're going to be so bad this year, I think.
Give me Arkansas. Give me Arkansas here. In a crazy upset.
From your lips to God's ears.
The main thing I was going to say is maybe Arkansas will also have the rally around the interim bump, but I also really don't want that to happen.
I think it could be Coach Petrino at that point.
Dude, the Petrino bump.
Ugh.
Louisiana Tech at Western Kentucky. Give me WKU.
Yeah, Western Kentucky. Louisiana Tech's going to be bad.
I always picture the Western Kentucky mascot running a radio station too.
That sounds about right.
I think he'd be a good early morning DJ type. Tulane.
You're listening to the amorphous blah blah blah.
WKU.
Blah. WKU. The zoo. Wow.
Tulane at Navy.
Give me Tulane.
Give me Tulane there. ULM at Auburn.
ULM.
Auburn. How happy would you be if on the same day Arkansas beats Texas, ULM beats Auburn?
I would just explode into a globule of jism.
Not to mention the next one, Murray State at Kentucky.
Oh, Murray State by a million.
Kentucky. Florida
the
International.
Murray State.
Fair.
The Murray State.
The airport, Florida International at your Jacksonville State.
Jacksonville State.
Give me Jacksonville State. Mercer at Alabama.
I'm glad to see Alabama's keeping the tradition alive.
I believe
Alabama.
this is the week before rivalry week.
Yeah.
Give me Alabama there. Sam Houston at Kennesaw State. Ugh.
Sam Houston.
Give me Sam Houston there. Virginia at Notre Dame. Give me Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Oregon State at Air Force. Give me the Air Force, baby.
Oregon State at Air Force?
I do agree with Zach, though, that Mercer will cover against Bama. Yes.
Give me Oregon State against Air Force.
The Beavs.
Give me the Beavs.
Boise State at San Jose State. Give me Boise.
Yeah, Boise.
Okay. Up next we have New Mexico State at Texas A&M. Give me A&M.
Yeah, I think A&M wins.
San Diego State at UNLV. Potentially a very fun game. I'm going to go UNLV here.
I think I'll go UNLV also.
Southern Miss at Texas State.
Texas State.
Yeah, Texas State for me as well. Florida Atlantic at Temple.
You know what? Give me Temple.
You son of a bitch. I'm taking FAU here. Louisville at Stanford.
Louisville.
I'm taking Stanford here. This is exactly the type of game Jeff Brom would lose.
This is exactly the type of game where I would bet Stanford too.
Syracuse at Cal. This is tough. I love both these teams to death.
Yeah.
I lied. It's not tough. I'm taking Cal.
I'll take Stanford just to be the voice of reason here.
Syracuse, you mean?
Yeah, Syracuse, sorry.
Wake Forest at North Carolina.
North Carolina. I think they're suspect this year, but I think North Carolina.
Give me Wake.
There you go.
Give me Wake. I agree with Zach here. I think the Cal and Stanford home field advantage is going to be underrated in the ACC this year. Arizona State at Kansas State.
K-State.
K-State for me as well. Baylor at West Virginia. Give me the Mountaineers.
At West Virginia?
Yep, at West Virginia.
Yeah, I'll take West Virginia.
Kansas at BYU.
I'm
I'm going to take Kansas here.
Give me BYU. I think at BYU will be tough.
That's true. That's true. I skipped one. Cincinnati at Iowa State. Take Iowa State.
I'll take Iowa State too.
Utah at Colorado. Taking Utah here.
Give me Colorado.
Oh, that'd be an upset.
That would be.
UAB at Memphis.
Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis here. Boston College at SMU.
Boston College at SMU.
It's a rematch of their
SMU.
bowl game. Give me
I think I'll
SMU,
take SMU.
in the revenge.
Yeah.
South Florida at the Clit at Charlotte.
South Florida.
Give me Biff Poggi in the prime look-ahead upset spot. I don't even know who South Florida plays next week. Give me Charlotte. Give me the Clit here.
I love how what happens is someone picks the opposite team, picks the other team, and then it forces the other person to pick Charlotte and the disrespected Biff Poggi every single time because of the Biff Poggi disrespect.
For a few weeks in a row, I'm pretty sure we've picked Charlotte. Hawaii at Utah State.
I'm gonna go Utah State.
Give me the Rainbow Warriors.
Of course.
Damn
I
it.
know. I just know it at this point. Of
Give
course.
me Hawaii. Washington State at New Mexico. Give me the Cougs.
Yeah, I'll take the Cougs.
Arkansas State at Georgia State.
Arkansas State.
Arkansas State.
Over
They're
Georgia
winning the
Southern.
Sun Belt.
Yeah.
Coastal Carolina at Marshall.
Ooh.
Give me the Thundering Herd.
I'll take Coastal.
JMU at ODU.
JMU.
I'm taking James Madison as well. South Alabama at Louisiana.
South Alabama.
South Alabama for me as well. Troy at Georgia Southern. Give me Georgia Southern.
Troy.
Clemson at Pitt.
Pitt.
Taking Clemson. Damn it. That's like a prime.
Then you, sir, are a damn fool.
That's
a damn
prime,
fool.
That's a prime Pitt spot. Rutgers at Maryland. Rutgers.
Yeah, give me Rutgers. No.
Or
Give me Maryland. Give me Maryland, actually. Give me Maryland. November,
I think
Maryland.
Maryland's going to be feisty this year. Oregon at Wisconsin. Sneaky, potentially really good game.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Oregon, though.
I'm going to take Wisconsin.
Michigan State at Illinois. Give me Illinois.
Michigan State.
Libibity at UMass.
Libibity.
I'm taking Libibity by a lot there. And then Penn State at Purdue.
Penn State by a
Penn
lot.
State for me, yeah. I feel like Penn State's going to have a very Penn State year this year where they just demolish everyone they're supposed to beat. And anytime they're a dog, they're just going to lose, but lose respectably.
That's fair. I think that's probably a good astute observation.
No upsets for Penn State. I don't think they'll have too many close calls. I think this is going to be like a very good Penn State year. Zach says Penn State top 5. No, but I wouldn't be surprised if they made the playoffs.
I wouldn't be surprised either. I think I'll give them my dark. They for the last 3 years have been my dark horse to win the Big Ten. Just expecting James Franklin to somehow break through somehow.
I saw someone post that it is James Franklin's destiny to lose the first playoff game to a G5, the first home playoff game.
That sounds about right.
In Happy Valley.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
On to the NFL chase for Week 12, Thursday Night Football. We have the Steelers at the Browns.
Give me the Browns.
I'm
Give me
taking
the Browns.
Steelers here. Sunday, Chiefs at Panthers. Chiefs.
Chiefs, I guess.
Vikings at Bears.
Bears.
Vikings. Titans at Texans.
Texans.
I'm taking the Texans here as well. I was just asking who's the starting QB for the Steelers at this point in the season. I don't know. Fields.
I want them both to get hurt in the preseason, trying to figure out who's winning the quarterback battle. That would be amazing.
Who's their third string guy?
Doesn't matter.
That'd be funny. Lions at Colts.
Lions at Colts. Give me the Lions.
I'm going to take the Lions here as well. Patriots at Dolphins.
Patriots at the Fins. Yeah, I'll take the Fins also.
Zach is saying the Panthers will win less than 6 games.
I don't doubt that, honestly. I kind of agree.
Also, if both those guys get hurt, Chase, it'll be one Kyle Allen.
I remember Kyle Allen.
And then if he gets hurt, it's John Rice Plumlee.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Bucks at Giants. Give me the Bucks.
I think the Bucks are gonna surprise everyone and suck this year. Give me the Giants.
Ooh. Cowboys at Commanders.
I've got them finishing 3rd in the NFC South.
So you have the Saints and the Falcons?
Saints, Falcons, Bucks.
Yeah.
And then Panthers. Yeah.
Cowboys at Commanders.
Cowboys, I guess.
I'm going Cowboys here. Broncos at Raiders. Give me the
Raiders.
Las Vegas. Yes, the Raiders, baby.
Since they're at home.
49ers at Packers.
I'm
I'm taking the Niners here.
taking the Niners. LaFleur doesn't know how to beat the Packers.
I feel like just Shanahan disciples always lose to him. For the most part. Like the Rams have done it, once?
Yeah.
Cardinals at Seahawks. Battle of the Birds. I'll take the Seahawks here.
I'll take the Cardinals.
Eagles at Rams for Sunday night.
Give me the Eagles.
I'm going to take the Rams here. Ravens at Chargers for Monday Night Football. That's a good Monday night game.
That is Ravens.
Give me the Chargers.
Boo.
You just hate Harbaugh.
Yeah, I do.
That's fair. And then week 13, Chase, a triple header for Thursday?
Of
This
course.
This has got to be Thanksgiving. This is Thanksgiving. That's Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Bears at Lions.
Lions.
Give me the Lions. Giants at Cowboys. Give me the Giants. Actually, no. Cowboys always do really good on Thanksgiving, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, give me the Giants. Give me the Giants.
Yeah, I'll go with the Giants too.
Actually, also switch my last pick. I'm going to go with the Bears. I'm going to go with the Giants. And then my Dolphins at Packers.
Give me the Packers.
Give me the Packers there. Friday, Vegas, the Raiders at the Chiefs.
Give me the Raiders.
I'm going to take the Chiefs in this one.
I hate you.
And then Sunday, December 1st, Chargers at Falcons.
Chargers. No.
I'm taking the Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers here.
I'm taking the Falcons.
Steelers at Bengals. Give me the Bengals.
Give me the Steelers.
Texans at Jags. Texans.
Since it's at... Yeah, I'll take the Texans too.
Cardinals at Vikings.
Cardinals.
I'm on the Cardinals here too. Colts at Patriots. I'm going to take the Pats.
I'll take the Colts.
Seahawks at Jets. Give me the Jets.
Give me the Seahawks.
Titans at Commanders.
Commanders.
I'm going to take the Commanders. Bucks at Panthers. Give me the Bucks.
Give me the Panthers.
Rams at Saints.
Give me the Saints. Who dat?
I'm going to take the Saints here as well. Eagles at Ravens. Give me the Ravens.
Ravens.
And then Sunday Night Football, the 49ers at the Bills.
49ers at the Bills. I'm going to go with the Bills. They'll be
I'm
cold.
going to go with the Bills as well. And then Monday Night Football, last for this episode, the Browns at the Broncos. Give me the Browns.
Yeah, I'll take the Browns too.
Lemon's asking, will Geno Smith remain as QB1 for the Seahawks?
Did they draft his replacement? Who they got as the number 2?
That's what I'm looking up. Seahawks.
Because they traded Drew. They traded Drew Lock and stuff, I think.
I also agree, Zach, that the Jets Seahawks will be low scoring.
Mm-hmm.
This is a late game in Buffalo. It is one. Oh, baby. They got my boy. Who do you think? No, the other one.
Oh,
XFL legend PJ Walker.
PJ Walker, that's right.
He's the third string. They have Sam Howell as their second string.
Okay. You remember how long Sam Howell's Heisman campaign lasted?
All of a week. The entire preseason.
Yeah, in about 5 minutes of the first quarter of the first game.
Yeah. So, yeah, after Geno Smith, it's Sam Howell and P.J. Walker. So,
I've seen worse situations.
I have also seen worse situations. We still
Yeah.
don't really like... Sam Howell wasn't that bad in Washington, I thought.
It's just Washington was really, really bad.
Like, he turned the ball over a lot, but he's still like, he was Jameis-esque where he was getting a shitload of yards.
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
So I don't know. I don't know what you want, Chase. We're so close. We have literally 2 weeks, I believe, in the college football calendar. Week 13, and then... Yeah. We have 2 more weeks. 13, 14. Sorry. Yeah, 2 more weeks in college football.
And one of those weeks is just the Army-Navy game, I think.
No, that'd be the 5th week. So we'll have that
Okay.
one too.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, Sam Howell led the league in passing for the first 10 weeks last year and had no receiver in the top 10. So I think Sam Howell's decent. NFL, we have 5 weeks left. We're coming down to the end of it, Chase. Coming to the end. And we're at the end of this episode. This has been the Jimnasium, everybody. Olympic talk. Weeks of college football and NFL previewed for you lovely folks out there. Give us a like, give us a follow. It does help. At XFL Jim for me, at of Oaklawn for Chase everywhere. We appreciate you. We love you. And we'll see you next time for another episode of the Jimnasium. Kisses, everyone. Bye-bye. Mwah. Mwah.